this is feedback time, and this time it's to Vic Mota. Thank you very much for the opportunity for me helping you in your journey. Let's go and do our very best! You there watching this video on YouTube, say thank you to Victoria Mota. Without her being on Patreon, you could not have this video. Let's go! This is the artwork that we are going to work on it. And I see that you enjoy a lot Hearthstone game design in this area. And the first thing that I'm going to start to refine more, work more, is the overall ambient light and silhouette of the character. As an example, we can see strong light coming from the corners, like here or here. We got some strong lights, and I go like... Do you know what I feel? What I smell here? Yeah, you got it. You got it. I smell ring light! And that's exactly what we are going to add here. We are going to add tons of ring light here. Where? Do you see this blue light here? Do you see this strong blue light here? It's so strong, there is even more blue here in all this area. So it means that it's strong. So I'm going to do a certain blue on the silhouette. The silhouette. And notice it here that this thing here, this pearl is shining a lot, but it got like specific here orange, but the rest did not got orange. Well, I don't know what it is, but I believe we can do a lot of light being touched in the hand, a little bit in the face maybe. We can add a lot of light. And not only that, I noticed here already by looking the texture happening of the scales. It can be changed, we can work even more on that. Other things that we can work on is the overall color composition. Here, certain darker area, but not this type of brown. I see that the ambient is taken by blue. All the ambient here is taken by blue. You can have a little bit of this blue to have like a separation of, hey, everything pink here is the middle. You don't pay attention to this blue. And here a little bit of blue, a gradient here from blue to pink, so you don't pay too much attention comparing to the rest. Something that I noticed here, Vic, I believe if you refine more your art, you can get even faster into the place that you want in the game industry. I see these lines here. Normally, if you can take a little bit of more of your time and go like refine. I know, I get you. Refinement, it's something that never ends, never. But it's all about patience. And if this is metal, it gotta be not in the same level as the skin. If this is metal, and it's totally going to reflect all of this area if it's metal. Also going to reflect the yellow from this area here. Totally going to reflect it. Here is going to reflect the pink, and it's going to also reflect the green of her skin. I love those lips, bro. Look at this. Oh, something that I enjoy a lot doing is just looking from far away and noticing which places I could do a better job on the silhouette. Not only the silhouette, but the color composition and everything. Here, this. I love to do this. Rotate your canvas. You will find mistakes. You will find stuff that can help you a lot. I believe we could even be doing those arms much darker, especially because light's coming from this bottom area here, this bottom. So the upper area is going to be darker, and the middle of it a little bit of blue, since this ambient, all the ambient's blue. Remember, take your time. Don't be like, I need to get the result fast, gotta go fast, Static. No, take your time, appreciate it. You gotta lick your artwork. If you feel good licking your artwork, that's when you know that it's good, okay? Okay, I really wanted to add the ring light. I'm going to add the ring light first. Going to have so much reflection. Metal used to get me so many times, like so many, and then I was like, oh, so that's what you're doing there. Well, I understand that metal is like the outside world, but with distortion. I was like, oh, so you're pretty much everything that I'm drawing around it. I was like, yeah. I mean, Metal was replying to me, yeah. But it was in my head, so it was probably me replying to myself. The shadow close to it? Yeah, it's going to be that way. Very dark, so we can have even more contrast happening here. Sometimes when we are drawing, it's good that we analyze like, hey, am I following each feature in its place, or it's getting a little bit too curvy, or am I doing this in another place? It's good to always keep mind on that. And we can do this little area here. Again, here. Yeah. Okay, since this arm is getting darker, this arm here is going to have a little bit of what we call magical fog. This magical fog is going to make... What is it doing here? Make the tail look even more in the back. I would be doing that, and I will be doing that here. But first, we gotta finish that ring light that we created here.
Give me one shot, and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift.
Okay, so this is a type of thing that we want. Ring light. Ring light. Gotta show the places a strong silhouette. Strong silhouette makes the artwork interesting.
Life gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Photo rocks on the side, on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
Okay, since she is an aquatic thing, I like doing like random glowing parts. It looks like wet. Like, hey, no, don't say that. Hey, it's wet.
You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got...
Oh, the metal, of course. Metal is going to have that crazy reflection, so I changed my brush mode to screen. Now my brush is a screen. I understand the yellow. You can apply it, not taking all of the area. Oh, by the way, this area here is going to receive more light. Yeah, I almost forgot about this area. Because our nose, like, it's just falling down into the face. Do you see this? What I'm doing in my face, like, falls down. So it means, like, the ring light is touching this area here. It's going to touch also the area close to the nose. Yeah, we can see there is light coming here and just hitting all this area. It's also going to hit the lower area of the teeth. We're gonna still work on the teeth? Okay, calm down guys, calm down. Light makes your art go swoosh, and they do that a lot in Hearthstone. So Vic Malta, if you want to make your artwork do that, pop, start adding more real light. all this area here. I'm going to do it so dark. It's so dark. I'm going to even choose color burn because I'm going to burn some stuff here.
It's psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Oh.
For the intensity of her expressions, she's probably holding that strongly and not softly or gentle. So the fingers would be going like swoosh.
Life's gonna eat 'em, make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave.
If you find a direct shadow, it means that there is direct light.
I've been doing this, I'm on it.
I can do small dots. They look like it's wet.
Going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way.
I'm gonna do random forms, so it looks like scales, but I'm just really doing random forms that neither I know what they are, but you just gotta do random and people gonna like, oh, it's chaos, right? I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you
Remember lights coming from the bottom? Yeah, we're gonna use it here at the lower area of the boba. Lower area is going to be all pinky.
break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the
Also the arm, we can do it all darker. You're like, hey, don't call attention, please. Hey, you there? Yes, here. I believe you can so much do this, like a random shadow here in the middle.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
I'm going to make the other side of this.
Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay, people I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am, and I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Since the light's coming upwards, it's going to have a shadow casted on it. Now I got like two things happening at the same time. The reflection from those blue lights just passing through this yellow thing, but at the same time we got a strong light coming from here. And the strongest win, the strongest light will win in this case, especially because it's closer to the head than this one that is truly far away.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen
Maybe we can add some more algae.
a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness.
Of course, we are missing some very good wet effect and highlights here.
I need a break. Time staying strong. Need to move on to
Okay, we gotta create a contrast right now between this layer and the other layer.
what I want. I'll keep dreaming. I wanna be someone. I wanna be great. I'm gonna be someone.
I know this thing here in the back is dark, but I'm going to make it just a little bit more soft and gentle.
Hate on that, I don't play both sides, don't need no cap. I'm a ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun.
Okay, for the format of this thing, I'm gonna have even more highlights here.
To move on, to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on, to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. I wanna be someone, I wanna be great, I'm gonna be someone, it's never too late.
Okay, first thing about the scales. They are not really following a pattern, but there is an easy way to do the pattern. Let me show you how to do a very easy pattern. I'm gonna do from brighter to darker. No, darker from brighter, since already pretty much dark.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the beat.
You start doing lines of scales, okay?
Through the chains, go free me. Looking for change,
But there is another technique.
pushing a train.
This second one is easier, I believe. To most people, it's much easier. You just go and do like... It's using some kind of clove. Okay?
Tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11.
Whenever you are drawing a reptile, you can see that between the scales that are darker, it's going to be the color of the brightest in the body. It's going to be the brightest color in the body in between scales.
Sheep move feet, heard it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first.
Why am I adding even stronger here in the TB and not like here in the shoulder and the TB? Because when you think about the shape, like how is the light hitting? It's like hitting directly, like pew! Or it's like, or it's hitting like it's inclined, so it's going to hit like pew pew. You gotta think of the angle that the light's going to hit.
Just my life and free thoughts.
Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, heard it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb.
I have been here for almost 2 hours, and I can say for sure rendering, removing sketch lines,
I bring it to the mad light.
and light is the part that you gotta have a more focus to improve it more. I know rendering can be something like, you're ready, I'm already here for like 1,000 hours. Yeah, you're gonna be another 1,000 hours. It happens.
How's it supposed to feel?
And here on the side, never forget the side. The side of it.
They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap.
Much better it being smooth. Because when we do it smooth, it opens us to do details of like the metal bending or the metal with some cracks on it. Let me show you right now. If we do it soft, it let me do this. That it's not soft at all. You gotta have that balance between soft and just being rough. I gotta clean my mind.
Spread with every word that I've said.
Even more right now comparing, I can see there was missing a lot of highlights. Not only ring lights, but highlights in general. Places that have a strong light. We can see how thick these scales are. So it's not going to be on the same part. It's going more outside. Yeah. They are not going to connect perfectly. They are going even more out. Okay, we can get this thing here even darker. The lens, the spear.
Aimless, I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to represent
Here.
glory. I'll make a decision.
Yeah, look at that contrast. We want contrast. Sometimes we don't really need detail, sometimes we just gotta have a little bit of contrast in our hearts. And we're gonna be like, boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
Notice me.
We're gonna be doing the pink power coming from it. Where's color dodge? I'm abusing that effect. I'm gonna keep on abusing that effect. Here, pick this pink right here. I'm gonna be 30 opacity, and I'm gonna be doing the format of very crazy things in the water.
Just wanna be This is a statement to appreciate all that is
More silhouette.
just for the taking. If you make up your mind.
I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight in the tail. Why I choose to make the character darker and not the background here? Because what is the number one objective of this artwork? Show the character. It's not focused on the background, it's focused more on the character. So I choose to give more contrast to the character, making these arms here darker and this ear darker. So we can see much better the character comparing to the background.
Notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be.
All those places that I added highlight here are specific. Are like, hey, for this volume, for this 3D, thinking of a 3D this area is going to receive. Let me change more to liquefy this area right here. These all guys can have ring light. These nails can get darker. I'm going to add more contrast here. And here I'm gonna be following the rib cage. It's gonna look good. Follow the rib cage.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud, it be raining out.
And borders cannot call too much attention.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you.
And of course the hand gotta have all of that pinky thing, pinkish thing. And here's some pink too, why not?
Just tell me that I can.
Here's some strong highlight between it.
Just tell me that
So let's focus here. Things that can be improved. Ring light. Places that receive light. Where is the light coming from? Is the light going to touch here? Is the light not going to touch here? Other important things to ask yourself. Is this place going to receive shadow? Because if we have some kind of light to add, we gotta also have some kind of shadow to add. Another thing that we worked a lot here, I can say that it was gray levels, because we changed it a lot, like, hey, what is in the frontal, what is in the middle, what is in the back. I struggled my whole life with gray levels, so please don't beat yourself to the death, like, I gotta improve gray levels. No, it's fine. You gotta improve it just by analyzing, literally doing what I'm doing here, by taking a look into your artwork. You're gonna be like, oh, that's why this is happening. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. And also the feeling of hierarchy. I feel it missing. Like the background here, the sleeves here cannot be as strong as how it was. Let me check here how strong it was. Yeah, it was very close to white. I don't recommend getting that close to white. Hierarchy, getting places to be having more attention, others more foggy with less details, like here. You already did that, but we could do even more, like vanish even more of those things. Here in the tail too, I still wanted to do this case tail, but vanish. Because pretty much close to the background. The more far away from the main point, that in this case is the hand and the face, less details you're gonna receive, less attention, less contrast, and also the only contrast that is going to happen there is the ring light that I did here. In the spear, in the back, in the ash, in the tail too. Okay, how to improve gray levels? To improve your gray levels, you gotta literally do what I showed here, to stop and literally analyze, like, can I see clearly my character? Is my character getting too much into the artwork? Or is there something important that should not be getting too mixed with the background? Other important ways to see it is like, is this competing attention with the background, like here in the hand? You can ask yourself, is the hand competing attention with the background? Is the background competing attention? And in this case, it was happening. The seaweed here was calling much more attention than the arm. that's the moment that we gotta notice, hey, the background is trying to get more attention than the character. No, the character gotta get more attention. And then we change it and ta-da! The hand here is receiving its light. And it's not so much attention, the seaweed is calling. And I did so much ring light here, so much ring light. I did a ring light based on your environment. So sometimes when you're pausing to see everything, you gotta ask yourself, is the light that I'm doing here coming from a certain direction from the background? Because you gotta be always checking, like, is this light coming from this plant, from this I don't know what in the background? You gotta be always checking that, because if you're not checking that, you cannot be sure if you are doing the light in the right area, in a certain area. The mental work that we do on this type of artwork, on those game art, on final illustrations, is like all the time you asking. The same time that you're putting your hand to draw, you gotta be putting your brain to go like, hey, is this right? Hey, is this right? Hey, is this right? Like right now, my brain just made a question, hey, is this blue right comparing to the other one? And I replied to it like, no, it's not. And I can just go right now and fix that. And again, it's something that you train. You gotta be training that. It's not an ability that it's going to appear like easy, fast. It took me a long time. It can be faster for you. I hope to make it faster for you with this feedback. Okay, let me change it to black and white. You can see in the one that I did how much this superior area is calling a lot our attention. This area here is like, whatever, but all the superior area is like, wow, I'm gonna look at it. And when we go back, do you see the difference? Here, this lower area, the waist area in the character is also calling attention. The tail is also calling attention, a lot of attention. You can see my tail is calling less attention. The waist area in mine is also calling less attention. I did here a strong light to show the silhouette because the silhouette was too blurred. Remember when I said about comparing the background is sucking the artwork, like sucking the character, like I'm trying to be more than the character. You're gonna be like, nah, psh, character is more important. You exist for the character. So what I did by adding those ring lights, highlights, is giving like, hey, you're here with the character, you're important. And you can see here in the back how much more attention we were looking here. Not what was happening exactly here. Because this little sphere was not shining as much as it could be shining. And now it's shining much more. It's like, oh, Monabelle, tell me if this helped you. I'm here to give you my best. You are doing amazing. And you're watching this video on YouTube. If this helped you, why not subscribe to this amazing channel that can give you so much of free art content, feedback, paintovers, and more tutorials, and furry, and and great content. So subscribe to us. You're gonna receive all this content. And if you're not only interested in that, check out our Gumroad Patreon for even more things in the description. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.